So hello! I know you're expecting a Get Strong at Endgame series today, but there's been a little bit of an issue with that, and we're going to go over that in a little bit. Basically, I can't do the Get Strong at Endgame series, but again, more of that in a little bit. So I received this message on YouTube, and I didn't know YouTube still had private messages stuff. I realized that it was sent, Realized it was sent 3 weeks ago, so I apologize for not getting to it and responding to it sooner. I, again, don't know if I missed a notification or what, but anyway, I was messing with settings and I found it. So in this email, he says, seems that people are reluctant about your channel since you use books for teaching. It might be wise to reconsider that and wait until you're strong enough player to teach using your own content. It's not fair to the authors of these books. And he links to the Reddit page that it's a Reddit page from 22 days ago that basically says the same thing, and we'll go over that in a sec. But anyways, so on the Reddit page, it says I shouldn't be using the content for his lectures. They keep saying I'm lecturing. As I said in the Get Strong and Invading series at the start, I'm doing this to uncompress the book. I'm not doing it to lecture. I am not a teacher, nor am I strong enough to really claim that I know what I'm doing. In fact, in a lot of the videos, I say during the video, I don't understand this move. I don't know why they did it like that, but that's what the book says and that sort of thing. I am not strong. I am 8K KGS. I am not a teacher, nor do I really want to become a teacher and that sort of thing. The whole point is just to change the format of the book from its very dense nature into a one move at a time audio representation of it. That's with audio representation of it. That's all it is. I'm not trying to lecture or anything like that. It's just, again, it's how I learn, so I put it in a format that you guys might also enjoy. It's the same format I teach myself in, so I just use the word teach. I mean, yeah, whatever. Self-taught, learn, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm sure there's legal issue in there as long with a clear moral issue. And I don't understand the clear moral issue. And the reason I don't understand that issue is because of covers of songs. I mean, if you hear a really good cover, well, they didn't write the song. It's not really their lyrics, but they can do it just fine. And we're okay with covers, but we're not okay with translating that. And then again, other Go content creators are using these books' problems in their lectures, in their classes. They're not reinventing the wheel by creating their own problems. They're using what's available. So again, I don't understand the clear moral issue with this. What else was here? Basically copy pasting the entirety of Get Strong Debating on YouTube. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, duh. And as he says, if you want to support the author, you can buy the book yourself, which is okay. So anyways, after seeing this, I sent a letter to Kiseido expressly asking for permission to use the books. I said, hey, here's my channel. This is what I'm doing. Is this okay, for one? And if not, what do I got to do to make it okay, and that sort of thing. And so this is the email that I received back from them. Basically saying, you should have requested beforehand, but it's okay. So the problem, and we'll go from front to back. Endgame, the reason Endgame is not okay is because they have their own digital format in the iPad. They have an interactive app and that sort of thing. So there would be some, they have a contract with them, as you say, so because they have a contract with them, I can't do this. They can't give me permission to do that, which is fine. They also don't mention the Joseki books, which I assume that those 3 are also on iPad. So I can't do Joseki books. But with the rest of the Get Strong It series, I can do Invading like I did, Get Strong at the opening, Tsuji, Handicap Go, and Attacking. So I'm thinking I'm going to be doing Tsuji or Attacking next, just because I like that sort of thing. I enjoy that the most. But yeah, they gave me permission as long as I meet these conditions. Permission, they just granted. So this is where I'm going to need your help on, because I can only use 40% of the book, which means for the Get Strong and Invading series, it's 171 problems. I need to cut that down to, I think it was 68 or less. So what I need you guys to do over the next week is go back through the problems, find the videos that you like, the videos, not necessarily the problems. If you like specific problems, maybe point them out as well. But find the videos you like. I need to delete about 6 or 7 of them, I think. because I got to cut the problems down to 68. Anyway, so go back, figure out which ones you like. If there is no real response, or if there's some left over, I will be doing that next weekend. I'll be deleting some of the videos. There will be some continuity issues within the videos themselves, since in the next video we're going to be going over these problems, which are no longer videos. So in the future, I may come back and revisit the series and do the ones that I like. I'll go through and handpick a few of the problems, because I don't know, I like them better than some of the other ones, and do a video with that. Now that I have better audio quality, now that I have video editing quality, overall I could probably do a much better job this time around than the other one. What else? Give attribution to Kiseido and Richard Bozelich. Already been doing that. Indicate the printed copy of the book available only from Kiseido and no third-party things. So I went back to the other videos and I deleted the mention of Amazon and Go Game Guru, which, it's fine. So yeah, I'm okay with them. There's no copyright issue, so long as I delete the 60% of the problems that I need to, which I told them, that's fine. I will go do that. So that means I got to be a little bit more selective with my problems, since I can only do 40%. So when I go through these books, I'll find some really good key-looking ones, or maybe some common situations I run into, and do that sort of thing. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. On the plus side, it's a good thing that I did this now instead of when I was basically done with the endgame series. I was only a video or two into it. But yeah, so those videos are now down, which is, like I said, regrettable, but fine. And then the other thing, there was something about where is it? There was something about Patreon. This guy, Nick, was supporting on Patreon, so I assumed it was fine. So this is my Patreon page. And if you notice, we're supporting each other. Now, this is more directed towards support to him than me. His support is $10 back at me. My support to him is $60, and the $60 is that platinum status, which is why we hang out once a month. I've reached that goal. That's the reward for getting that goal. And within a month or two of doing that, he found out I had a YouTube channel and then gave me $10 back. I don't know why, but anyways. So I am supporting Nick, $60, and he is in turn giving me the airtime, the teaching time, and he's recording them for his lectures. That's the trade. That's the deal. The reason I'm supporting Nick over Dwyer and maybe some of the other content creators is Nick is focused around the double-digit Qs and the entry level. To grow the player base, it is a pyramid, and I think he showed them on the rank distribution and stuff like that. And in pretty much anything like that, there is a lot more lower level players than there is higher level players. So in order to grow the player base, in order to grow the interest in the United States and worldwide, since his videos are watched all around the world, I decided to focus on him instead of, like I said, someone like Dwyer and the other ones, because he focuses on the beginners. And I found his videos very helpful when I was coming up through the ranks, coming up through the ranks. I'm still coming up through the ranks. I'm only 8Q, but I mean double-digit Q and up to the single-digit Q. It really helped me progress like that. Before I established my own method of going through these dense books, because I originally started with the books. I struggled, which is why I'm uploading these sort of videos and stuff. So yeah, I'm supporting more teaching of the beginners through him. He's a much better teacher than I am, anyways. Well, he's a teacher, he's a music teacher professional, I think, right? So, what else? I have a note here. Oh, and then there's one other thing. So there's this video. It's Small Moves. It's one of my videos I did. Well, it says it was published June 24th, but I think it was actually June 26th. And this video actually dropped below or beneath the radar. And it was my fault. I did it. I messed up when I was uploading it. It uploaded to public by default instead of scheduled like I tried to do. So it went public, I turned it private, and then on the day I made it public again, so do the upload on that day. But unfortunately it goes in the feed as of when it was published originally, so if you missed that video that day, go back and look at it. Right now it's sitting at 7 views, and normally by the first day there's like 20 or something like that. So if you missed it, and you're confused by the one after that, which is the Fighting Everywhere video, when I said that the guy before was doing a lot of small moves, well, this is the video I was referring to. This guy makes a lot of small moves. I set up little stones here and there for him to take and end up getting a lot for them because he was taking such small moves and that sort of thing. And then let's see what else was there. Oh, just one other thing about the rig back there. I learned how to overclock yesterday. That was fun. If you're interested in it, I did a very simple overclock. I didn't do the RAM. I didn't try doing individual sticks, and I didn't do what else didn't do. I just did a very simple overclock. All I did was turn up the gigahertz on that and the voltage, and my system is stable. I took it from 3.3 to 4.4, and it held pretty easily. I tried bumping up to 4.5, but without messing with the max voltage settings and stuff, it wasn't stable, and I didn't know how to do it at the time. So I just stuck it at 4.4. I think next weekend I may tweak the settings a little bit and try to get a little more, a couple more 100 megahertz out of it. Just cause see if we can do it. I got the cooling unit to do it, so I'm not afraid of overheating it or anything like that. Yeah, so again, if you're interested in that rig, it's on my About page, and I'll even leave a link in the description if you're into computers and building your own stuff. I'm glad I got it. I just gotta say that. But so, anyways, this coming out Friday. So is that the 4th? No, it's the 3rd. But anyways, have a good 4th of July weekend. I myself am going camping, and if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to be sleeping in a tent. We've since upgraded. I used to sleep in tents. In fact, we used to sleep on the plain ground through my childhood and up, and we've been slowly upgrading. And I gotta say, having a mobile house out there and taking all the negatives out of camping and only enjoying the positives really makes it worthwhile. So if you're into camping, I'm right there with you. If you're not into camping and you have never done it, well, do it. Go with someone else that has done it. Don't do it by yourself. So yeah, hopefully that clears up all the copyright issues that you guys may be worried about. I am in good standing with them. I asked for permission, and in the future, if I do any other book series, I will ask for permission beforehand. As we stated, I can only do 40% of the problems, so again, I need you guys to look at the Get Strong at Invading series to see which ones you want to keep. I may, at an earlier date, go back and revisit them, picking a few of the problems that I like, and making videos on them, in the more higher quality sort of stuff. So yeah, have a good 4th of July weekend, guys. Be safe.